Alright, test ride with the audio setup. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, we're ready to ride. Ready to ride. Okay, right now I'm just testing out. Oh, it's a lot of light. The headphones has a microphone here, and I have another headphone. I have another microphone on the other side, which is slotted here. This is my speaker. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly. Try to explain it a little bit better. Getting a lot of sun right now, and here we go, crossing the street. Yeah. Oh. Just trying to get a good angle. Maybe if I get the angle this way, I'll get the sun out of the camera. Okay, let me check my audio. Is the audio still going? Yeah, the audio is still going. So, right now I'm on the bike lane, and I'm gonna head to Oyster Bar, like this outdoor oyster shucking place at Jean Talon Market. And I'm often doing this ride because it's like a decent ride, trying to keep my legs in shape. And as some of you know, I'm a passionate user of these air filtration respirators known as P100s or P100 elastomerics. And this is maybe an opportunity to explain, why do I like them? Just gonna see what's going on in front. Here we go. This is the bike lane. So yeah, P100 elastomerics. They usually come with a center face piece and attachable dual filtration cartridges. Or, well, just a pair of cartridges. And those cartridges have different ratings for different things. They're usually associated with like an activity. In my case, the thing that familiarized me with these is painting, like aerosol paint. But there's a wide variety of of uses for these equipment. Has to do with, maybe construction, anything with odors like garbage disposal. You got recycling, because you're dealing with plastic polymers and the fumes created. You're gonna get mushroom farmers, because in the caves you gotta grow mushrooms in these caves, and they got spores that you can't inhale because you'll get lung disease from these spores. And they usually pair them with goggles too, so that they don't get them into their tear ducts. But these days there's some talk about how it's actually through the respiratory system that it gets to the tear ducts, but it's kind of still being discussed. So a lot of this kind of equipment, comes paired with like goggles or shields or something. They usually just come together because in one of those situations you don't really have the ability to separate one form of exposure to another. You just kind of do it all in one, and that's the beauty of doing a lot of different things, is that you kind of usually get a more multidisciplinary exchange of different fields of knowledge, and you're not specializing and siloing off the information, and in the end you become more of a generalist, all purpose, and that kind of makes you more complete in your general knowledge. So if I'm going to use P100 elastomerics, I'm going to try to keep it a little bit more traditional, where you're pairing it with the full face shield, or you're pairing it with, in my case, these are anti-fog goggles, which are battery powered, and it affects the temperature of the lens on the inside, and that's what deals with the fog, because fog is temperature caused. Yeah, so what was I saying? Fog. Okay, so fog. The way fog works is you have something on you, like goggles, that are sealing to your face, and just any kind of exertion, physical activity, is going to make that moisture in your mucous membrane evaporate, basically, into a vapor, which is roughly the body temperature, right? And when that vapor contacts the interior of the lens, the surface of the inside of the lens, that lens is pretty likely to be lower than your body temperature. So it's going to condense, and that condensation is what you experience as fog. So to counteract that, they designed these kind of specialized snow goggles that They have a battery pack here. Oh, they got a battery pack, and that battery pack heats a filament on the inside of the lens. Oh. And that battery pack, heats a filament on the inside of the lens, and that lens gets heated up hotter than your body temperature. And so because the lens is hotter than your body temperature, then the vapor doesn't condense. And that's how they get rid of fog. So, I guess the idea would be to design systems that could do the same thing for the interiors of these full-face respirators. But I don't know if that's caught up in patents or something, but